With the strong drift, they're separated again and fatigue making its appearance. Gary starts the 600-meter run from Patrol Tower along the beach. Cameraman Byron has been approached by a member of the public informing him about a serious incident involving a baby being mistreated by a drunk lady at the Blue Pools. Luckily, an extreme low tides means they can drive. The lifeguards reach the area, but there is no lady or baby in sight.
Over in the Blue Pools, that's all we know at the moment.
Lifeguard Paul Downey spots a group of people on Dawson's Ledge.
Which one? Back to the beach.
Yeah, there's like a big family of them.
Okay.
One of them was on something.
Yeah.
Immediately, lifeguards Paul and Tommy follow the directions of this group back to the main beach. Everyone on the beach is questioned.
We're looking for a lady with a baby. She's walking around with the group.
In the distance, a woman stumbles near the dunes. A man runs back to her aid as the lifeguards approach her.
We're looking for a lady with a baby.
You haven't seen a... No? Sure? Have you seen anyone in distress?
No.
Have you seen anyone with a baby?
No. No camera.
You right?
Yeah.
You guys right?
Yeah.
We got told there was a lady that was in distress with a baby.
No. Not us.
Not us.
Yeah.
Well, you guys been around there?
Paul Pico tries to make sense of the information to establish what has happened.
I think that's our lady we're looking for. We've just got to find out where the baby is now. But she's not giving us the full story, so...
Not me.
Yeah, but we got to ask.
Okay. I've been here 7 times. I've been here 7 times, but yeah. Just maybe, yeah.
She's definitely intoxicated, eh?
Yeah. I'd say so.
Yeah. Just where's the baby?
Where's the baby, yeah.
Yeah.
She can hardly walk in a straight line.
Hey, they're all in that blue car starting to drive away.
We get a quad up there and we'll take the quad past it.
Get the license plate number.
5-8.
Unfortunately, they are too late.
We'll head north.
Lifeguard Tommy expands the search to include finding the first informant or any new information, while Paul Downey goes back to the Blue Pools. Paul is lucky. There's a group of people he spoke to on the rocks.
We spoke to you guys up there, right? What did they look like? What did the group look like?
There was a girl in a purple shirt, and
the purple shirt was kind of freaking out. Yeah, she was acting wasted. But there was a baby.
She couldn't even walk.
Was there a kid involved?
Some Paul had said that she was abusing a kid, and they were walking back that way.
So there's a guy in white with a baseball hat. There's the girl in the shorts.
Carrying a diaper.
He was carrying a diaper.
Yeah, dirty diaper. At least they carried it out.
En route north, Tommy spots 2 women with a child.
How's it going today? Whereabouts have you guys been in the last 30 minutes or so? Just around here. You were on the south end of Piha? No. Okay. Well,
I reckon we put a boat in.
Everyone fears the worst. They devise a plan to cover all bases.
Take the ocean side, you guys take the beach side.
Paul Pico is nominated to direct the search from the club room. Lifeguard Paul Downey takes the land route to the Blue Pools, while United guards take to the water. American Exchange guards Tommy and Bauman Chelsea prepare to launch the second IRB.
even though we believe that we found the woman in question, we're still not counting anything out. The fact that they could be in the water on the corner. We're launching a second boat, cross out any possibility.
That is, the possibility of a baby being disposed of in the water. At the surf club, members of the call-out squad arrive. Lifeguard Jonathan is now in charge leading the search. Meanwhile, while there is no certainty, Paul's search extends into private property. The first police unit arrives. On their way to Piha, a car matching the description of the couple in question has been pulled up.
Haven't seen any silver Subarus across the road?
We've just pulled one up. So they're only offered 2 people.
2 people.
After a thorough sweep with no result, Paul heads back to base for further instruction. Tommy, too, is back on land.
Mike, any new status?
A search of the car park areas uncovers nothing. The car stopped by police before is not believed to be the correct one. Club Captain Tony joins the search.
Plan is we're waiting for a Coast Guard airplane to give us some aerial support, so that's going to be about half an hour, and we're just setting up to do another actual on-land search. Make sure there's nothing there, nothing that we've missed.
With no definitive knowledge, everyone acts on the worst-case scenario, a baby left for dead.
We can't be certain that no one has gone in the water.
Never before has a search of such magnitude taken place at Piha involving a baby. An unimaginable concept for most of us.
Up along there, up and along. You want me to go up on top towards us as well? We're just doing a double check and absolutely eliminating the land while we wait for the Coast Guard plane to arrive, to make sure that if there has been a baby drop, that it's not stuck somewhere in between some rocks.
Tony is drawn to an ominously flattened area.
So has anyone been through here?
I don't know. Don't have a clue. I mean, me and Paul, we ran up that other side of the blowhole track, but that's about it.
Yeah.
It looks as though there's been someone through here.
Curious that this is all flattened.
Would they get a dog out to, have they got, a dog? The what?
Not now that
Yeah, because we've been right through everything.
It's a vast search area to tackle, and the water is still not ruled out. Before the light disappears, Tony gets Jess in the water to explore the blue pools with a snorkel, while other crews continue to explore on foot. This specific part is known as the washing machine because at high tide, it surges like its namesake. Luckily for Jess, it's low tide. Due to the low cloud, the helicopter can't fly in. Tony and his crew discuss one last-ditch effort.
Me personally, I'd be happy if we just did a sweep through here, because there are a lot of tracks and stuff through there, and a lot of push down grass areas.
If there is something to be found, a grid search ensures every piece of ground is covered.
So no, Tommy's checked that. You cleared that, eh?
Jess returns from his swim empty-handed.
Nothing.
Much like everyone else, Willie awaits a verdict.
Until the police are happy that we've searched everywhere. It's starting to lose light now, so it won't be too much longer.
From the police incident controller, you guys can stand down on your search. Over. Return to base, all copy.
That's it, let's go home.
All crews head back to the club for a debrief.
In jobs like this, the police are incident controllers, so they manage the whole operation. So having conducted a shoreline search and previous in-water search, obviously with falling light and you know, adverse conditions for aircraft to be flying around, there's not a lot more that can be done.
This whole incident remains unsolved. Given the information from two different informants and the people that didn't want to be filmed,
have you seen anyone with a baby?
No. The camera?
everyone is left perplexed as to what really happened that night at Piha. Despite further investigations by the police, no suspects have yet been identified in relation to the witness accounts. Meanwhile, at the patrol deck, a little lost Chinese boy sits forlornly.
Actually, a member of the public found him wandering around in this area here.
And immediately, a search for his parents is underway.
Oh yeah, any of you guys missing a child by chance?
Lifeguard Billy embarks on some thorough questioning.
How old are you, mate?
7.
You're 7 years.
Nearly 8 now.
Nearly 8. All right. Did you come out with Mum and Dad?
No, just
Just
Dad.
Dad? Is he tall? Got a moustache? A beard? No? So we'll find them, okay? 25. You mean Knuckles as well? Alright. A worried little boy looking for his parents. You say hello to the camera? You wave to the camera. You're going to be on TV. We're going to go find Mum and Dad? Or just Dad, eh? Okay.
Piha, we have a report of a missing 7-year-old child. He was playing on the Piha side of Lion Rock in the sand. Description is 7 years old, wearing black cap, white shirt, Asian, name Sudong Su. Over.
Yeah. What channel was it on? United, this is Piha. This young boy has just handed himself into the tower, matching the description, so he is safe and secure at the Piha deck. Over. Your dad's on the way. Okay, they found them, alright, so everything's going to be alright. They're going to come down there on the bike. Okay? Yeah, well, they're with the lifeguards. This looks like Dad. Is this Dad? Here you go, mate. There you go.
My son.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Okay, no problem.
Thank you.
He's okay, he's just very upset.
Thank you.
Alright. Give him a hug, he looks upset.
And it's a happy ending at Piha. The remnants of hot water merging with the ocean sparked a mass exodus at Hottie. But there's one family not following suit. And with the strong drift, they're separated fast. Gary starts the 600-metre run from Patrol Tower along the beach. Meanwhile, Big Brother goes back to aid his sister.
Going down to check these people out. Maybe in a bit of trouble.
They're separated again, and fatigue making its appearance. Finally, relief.
They just came over.
I just couldn't move. I was getting disappeared.
Even now we're getting sucked out. Hold on there. Now get on the way you get up and didn't panic.
Mother's arms await calmly on shore.
I just stuck to yell for help as well, mate.
Thought I lost her because she went under just as I started coming back.
I was freaking out, not going to help anybody. So, and then I saw that, like the lifeguard guy coming, so, yeah.
I couldn't really leave her and couldn't really help her come back. So.
I knew she would probably say, calm? She doesn't know.
She's pretty calm.
She doesn't seem to panic.
Despite the power of a current, it's not being in the rip that causes one to drown, but one's reaction while in it. And today, it was everyone's quick reactions that served well for this family at Hot Water Beach.